Hey guys, what up? What up? All right, so we're gonna start leveling a new build today, trying to emulate the POB we made yesterday. Stayed up till 2 a.m. making this for anyone who wasn't here last night. So that was it was something, but turned out pretty decent of a show. I'm sure I will need to make more like actual changes when I actually get into it, and we see how it feels. But overall, it's the best version of what I've been trying to do so far. So I'm going to send this luminary character. It's sitting at 9k ES and 1200 on all that. What up, Yaku? Thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate it. How you doing? This DPS, don't get too fooled by it. It involves Val Summon Skelly. Without Val Summon Skelly, it is closer to 26. But that's something we should always have single target, and I think at this amount of DPS for 6 seconds it should be fine. Well, don't get too fooled by it. The one thing I really like about the setup is we are going to be using our Merc for support, but a bit more than that. So it's bound to be a cool interaction because this is a 4 link, well, 5-ish link, Summon Skelly, where we have Feeding Frenzies for player and Ruthless for single target, and the Explode AG. So I think the Claire would be decent because of the Explode AG. Looking forward to that. Yeah, really looking forward to the setup. We'll see how it all goes. This is kind of like a medium to high budget, not quite mage blood budget yet, but like relatively high, I would say. Also, I almost forgot. Dead Reckoning, wherever I put it. Where the hell is Dead Reckoning? There. Could be corrupted for CB immunity. One of my 12 characters of the season, other than that, you've created 12 characters this season. Yeah, Frost Blink is instant, so all right, so before we actually start leveling, I want to finish this set of shapers. We have one more, well, 3 more to go, and then once we're done with them, we'll list them on the rewards on Faustus, and we can start leveling our luminary.
Run along.
I'm going to have to kind of problem solve what that setup looks like on a lower budget. Oh Jesus. So what are the 12 characters you've tried this season? Or the 12 builds?
You tamper with things you do not understand. Your recklessness will not go unpunished.
Question with math? Sure. Are you on stream?
So you've chosen to side with chaos. This is my world, and you shall obey my order.
They're coming through.
One thing I'm really looking forward to is visual clarity, because I spent the past 2 weeks just staring at zero visual clarity. There's something about not being able to see anything that makes you really want to see stuff, you know? You know you're streaming. I just started, so you're good.
But not for long. We need
But I just figured it'll be easier to answer any math question. I don't even know what to say. Auditorily? But what's your math question?
Behold the face of your unmaking.
Don't judge very
Let me help you.
I mean, I'm not judging.
Be stopped. Obstacles.
PoE is a sandbox and you're enjoying it. So that matters. I have PoB'd like 4 different setups, but I've only played the Regifilers. The Golden Glory Ascendance increases, the Relight Rages also increases the link skills. That's link skill effects. How do I, if I have 30% flame link, how do I calculate this? Add all your increases to light radius to one figure and divide that by 100. So if you have 30%, if all you have is 30%, then divide 30% by 100. That gives you 0.3. Add that to 1, which will give you 1.3, and multiply that by whatever the effect the gem says. So if it's like 100, then it's 100 times 1.3, which will give you 130. That would be what your effective, like,
These memories are mine.
I don't know, let's say flat fire damage is.
They lied to you, Father. I'm your true memory.
To save the future.
You are welcome. Then if you have like 30%, 50%, somewhere 20%, then it's like everything adds up to 100. You divide that by 100, which gives you 1. You add 1 to 1, so that gives you 2. And then you multiply 2 by the base value of the gem, and then that gives you the new value. I dropped almost 30 fragments of shape and only 19 so far of knowledge. Aren't they supposed to be like evenly split? I mean, it's RNG, right? So 50-50. I just didn't think the skill would be that much, but it's not within the realm of impossibility, right?
Turn back, trespasser. Cease this madness. You tamper with things you do not understand.
Where did she just insta blink to? The fuck?
Your recklessness will not go unpunished.
Change the command, but oh, you're doing Maruhi with replica Mata's teaching. I don't know why I keep forgetting Mata's teaching's name.
This is your final word.
Yeah, I was thinking of something like that.
Force my hand.
I was thinking of doing that luminary as well.
So
What ascendancy are you doing it on?
to side with chaos. This is my
Ooh, Necro.
and you shall obey my.
I think I'll do it on a luminary eventually.
We need to close this.
Like Necro is really good for sustain, so she's top notch. But the reason I kind of lean towards luminary for certain builds, and why is because what I want to do with it is I think what I want to do is I want to get a bunch of fizz as extra, so like really just hatred effect, and to be able to just hatred effect, I would like to have a merc who can get to like 150%, 200% aura effects. To that, like those kind of high numbers, so I can really get a lot of physics extra cold. Pair that with Triad's Grip to convert all to cold, or even just winter, what's the name of that thing again? CT breath for 50% convert. Just convert some to cold in any case, and go from there.
Behold the face of your unmaking.
It might just be
Father, it's me.
doubling down on like code. It might end up being a let's just get as much physics extra as we possibly can and ignore rest to the best of our abilities, etc. Because there's also chaotic might, which we can get chaotic might from Lycia Ascendancy, which is Fizzle's extra chaos. That could also be an angle that we take. But the thing with Fizzle's extra code is there's also stuff like Grip of the Council, which has like 20% Fizzle's extra code. So you have a bit of extra sources like Fizzle's extra code to really juice that initial base damage. Being able to get, you wouldn't have easy access to double damage on the setup like that, but if you could, like stacking renewals, that would honestly also be very, very big. Tried the Luminary Aura bot for Dawn Blue Merc, but that was a pain in the ass. Was 120.
They lied to you, Father.
So you went Dark Monarch with Dawn Blue and then use your mercenary like an AG.
Buy me some time.
What is this? I wonder whose realm we see when we look there. Is that Exarch?
Stay close.
Irrelevant. Are we done with Shaper now? I think we have one more kill to go. The last kill out of 50.
I see you, little mouse.
Oh, your Merc had Dawn Blow and you were supporting his minions. Oh. That means you couldn't use stuff like Hands of Freesia because you can't link Dawn Blow. Unless you want to die, of course. Not to mention they're his minions. I don't think you can actually link, even if you can link to your own minions. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think that would work. Could be wrong.
Tamper with things you do not understand. Your recklessness will not go unpunished.
PD Frenzy versus Michi, which is less cruel on AG OS AI? I would say Feeding Frenzy is better. Just make sure if you want to fix his AI, you give him a source of phasing. It sounds like it came from up here. From where? The fuck? So
Your final warning.
that's the big thing with AG OS. He just needs a stable source of phasing.
You've chosen to side with chaos.
I don't. Automation Convocation is not going to quite do, because the problem with AG or Smiting is that he's going to aggro on somebody he cannot reach, and once he aggroes on that person, like, it doesn't matter, he's gonna try to hit them. But the thing is, if he can't hit them, he's just going to stand there staring menacingly until he can hit, which is why you want phasing, because that allows him to get to that person and actually attempt his attack. He's quite dumb. He's a bit special, you know, but it is what it is. Sources of phasing that I think could easily work, I think the best honestly is Flask Belt, of course, but like if you don't want to give up, like, you know, you don't want the Flask Belt playstyle and all that, I would just go.
Help you.
There's a shield I planned on using during Freesia. I forget the name, but it grants phasing when you block, and it gives you capped block on a block chance. And I think there's like a Farborn version that does the opposite. But when you when you block, you gain phasing for 4 seconds or something. So it ends up being pretty decent. Oh, you have to go Rat Pith. Yeah, in that case, there are Shaper Boots, Void Walkers. They give you phasing for 4 seconds on kill. So at least once it kills one person, it shouldn't be a problem
Not for long.
so long as you're constantly killing. But if you spend time looting or anything, it becomes a problem again. Overall, the easiest is probably going to be, for my 2 cents, it would be Flask gameplay. So Saint of Benevolence, get the amulet that gives you, the talisman that gives you flash charges every, or utility flask every X seconds. Get increased flash charges gained, potentially use Baobala, you know, the works. My biggest pain with Saint of Benevolence personally is that you can't use Tides of Time. I would really love to be able to use Tides of Time and get the effect of Saint, bro. Yeah. That's only available during free share.
Irrelevant.
You can use a timeless for flash charges or an annoyance. Yeah, so the talisman is of course going to compete with your annoyance. Oh, so I actually got 21 of these, and so by the these are the boots I was talking about. Phasing if you've killed recently. You can try to also use Worm Flask to make sure it kills frequently, but yeah, it's completely up to you. It's a talisman, yeah. It has utility flask gain X amount of charges or something like that.
I'm on it. We're gonna have fun with that one.
Oh, we got a ton of dust. Holy.
Just a little tighter. Oops.
Okay, so we got 6 Shaper Exalted. We didn't get the flask, sadly, from those 50 runs. I kind of was hoping I would, but unfortunately we didn't. Then these are the big money items. Everything else is kind of just I kept because so we got 4 Void Storms, probably got 4 of these amulets, but I only kept 3 maybe. Never remember. But these amulets should be going to King's March as well. And then we'll keep 1 Void Storms and then probably sell the rest even though they're kind of worthless. They can roll non-corrupted. Oh, yeah, talismans now drop non-corrupted. I'm using a talisman. It's not corrupted. You didn't notice? This is a talisman. I crafted it. +1 all, +1 specters, armor, life, attributes. You can get that. You can get Great Wolf if you really want to juice flasks charges. Do you have plans for your amulet later on? Like, do you need a rare? I can't sell this on Faustus. Oh, there's an update. If you think you're tanky enough as it is, that could be an option. But then again, you're going Merc, right? You're going Merc AG. And since you're going Merc AG, I don't think you need to worry quite as much about his phasing, because I think you can just give him the boots and call it a day. When you're going purely AG or smiting, if he stops fighting, you're kind of fucked. But if you're going mercenaries and AG, then you know he can afford to not fight, and you're still fine because your AG will fight. $117. So 7,700 first. That was pretty close. 701. 2 rather. There we go.
I should raise my fees.
Then we have fragment of shapings. We have, oh shit, they fixed the bug. We now see it again. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. We're gonna put it for 50. So at the minimum is 1,000. I'm going for 52. So we'll just do 59.5. 90. 92. There we go.
I'll put the word out.
And this is 29. Practically 30. And this is going for 61. 1750. 1775. Holy amount of gold. $29. I need like 1,000 gold. Oh, Johan. I'm gonna need you to run me some cash, all right? Honestly, that kind of makes me think I should get some gold first. Let's get some gold first, shall we? We'll just do one. I don't do a voyage. I think voyage is too long. I'll do a couple charts, like 3 or something. Wait for 100% plus quantity or dead man sulfur. Ooh. He's using Farborn. Oh, that's for action speed.
This'll be one for the songs.
When I'm ready and not before.
Oh. Oh. Came back to mapping just to get a divine. Oh, this is what we came for actually. Give me all that gold. We got some gold. Need a bit more. The reason we need gold is because we're about to level a new character, and because we are leveling a new character.
Back to the bathysphere.
Because we're leveling a new character, we'll probably need to buy some upgrades.
Does it again.
And just to prevent anything.
See what you find.
I need a little bit more gold, my G. Third Spectre breakpoint, level 25. On the gem, right? Oh shit. I didn't even know this Ducat existed. But apparently I have 9 of them. Found a cheapish way. I mean, using Empower 4 gives you 3 levels. Get to the 21 gem, you're already at 24, and you just need 1 level from somewhere else. Just 1 generic all minion level somewhere. That's like the easiest way to get there. I would like a bit more gold, my guy. You know what? I mean, I'll do these maps. But I think I'll just take away all the I'll also take all the, what do you call it, gold in my King's March, and then we can farm King's March or gold again after a bit. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I need these. Any other gold powers you guys feel like pointing me to?
Time's running out.
Yo, you'd take a while to drop the fuck.
First mate does it again.
Okay, I feel a whole lot more comfortable with 73k gold.
Here we go.
Nice. Oh, wait, where's the third one? Only 2?
One step closer to rich.
Yeah. We have 100k gold. Pretty good, bro. Pretty good starting points. Can use gloves probably. Yeah. If you're using any uniques that are not too expensive, like gloves, helmets, boots, you can get a corrupted version with plus level of socketed minion gems, and that could be your +2 as well. If you have gloves rare, you can shoot for a +1 to level of socketed strength gems technically, or int gems, but that will be on the pricier side. Rare gloves, unique boots, unique helm, those two could be your tickets. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Plus Minion, Hallowed Monarch is gonna be expensive, probably. But I will say it is probably also worth price checking just to make sure. I think it will be, but you might be surprised how
Fair breeze on the wind.
inexpensive it
Would you
is.
say Exile?
What's sold? Oh, you did. Cool. Johan, yeah, I'm gonna need all that gold back. We don't talk about it. The last thing I need is 7 league steps. Do I have 7 league steps? No, I do not. So we'll take that. All right, time to start leveling this character. I already killed you, my guy. But you can just use that to farm an infinite number of spectral throws, technically. But I guess you have to wait until the instance resets, which doesn't help anyone on league starts, technically. What the fuck?
I have nothing more to give.
I just realized that I probably should be throwing in a line. Because it actually does return.
Exile? I'll not be joining you today, dead man.
How many buttons will this build have? The answer is yes. The real answer is we're going to link our Merc. We're going to leap slam to jump around. And we're going to... There's one more... Spraying. Lancing still or spraying? 3 buttons. We're going to link, we're going to lance and steal, I'm going to leap slam. It is, I say leap slam is as a button is because it is important you leap slam. Wait, this has mana regen? I was worried about mana regen. I could have come out of here. The fuck? Ah. But then that leaves me with a whole lot of life regen on the table. Okay, we'll do this. Uniques. Your skellies are perma? Yes, that is the plan. The plan is Alberon's Warpath, so skellies are perma. Intuitive link with skellies, so my Merc is going to summon my skellies. And then all I have to do is make sure I hit because I plan on using Iron Mass. So my skellies use my weapon instead of theirs. That's the current game plan at least. I came here for an amulet. I think I have you. So we'll start there. I need Perandus signets. Or... Let me just make sure I have none. I'm pretty sure I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. I need this for mana regen. No, I'll go for this guy. I would rather have the mana implicit. Okay, I just said it, kid. Yep. It is quite the setup. We spent a while POVing it last night. I didn't plan on streaming for as nearly as long as I did. I think I wanted to stream to like 9/10-ish. 7 league steps. I don't think I bought this, so let's buy it. Now my skellies are going to be squishy, so I do expect to replace them every 6 seconds, but we're going to be using Katarina Bloodline to make sure they live for 6 seconds at a minimum. So the ones that follow me around should be perfectly fine. The ones that vow summon skellies ideally would kill anybody they're trying to fight before they end up desummoning. Ideally. What else do we have? We typically go res, unique, helmet. Oh, I don't have it. Gold rim. We go gold rim until it's Spectre swap time.
It's a gilded wonder.
God damn it, that's a 38%. I'm missing 2% res. And then last but not the least, CT bread, which we've dropped more than enough of. Probably want to anoint this with Lord of the Dead, Verdant Crimson Silver. Where is Blight's oil? Verdant.
I'll put the word out.
Crimson. Silver. Holy, Silver is half a divine.
We'll make it happen.
And then beyond that, we don't care too much about anything else. We have some res, we have mana regen. Oh, my internet's cut out. I see. Wondering why my support gem refused to leave. I think this is all for now. This is also all we should need.
Fine work. Farewell. Greetings. Farewell.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot one last thing.
I've a secret
flasks,
course ahead of
so
me.
I don't have to think about it.
Kill or be eaten.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I could get String of Servitude for even more res, or I could do Darkness Enthroned. I would rather go Darkness Enthroned. Low key. Let me think about that. Solve res perma. Or Darkness Enthroned and have to deal with it going through campaign. I will do Shrink of Servitude if it's not expensive. Implicit Elemental Resistance. Bro. 45. Let's go 50. No, 45. It is.
You've got affairs you might want to tend.
Oh. That solves all res issues.
Orders in. Was a long journey, but the exchange went well.
And then eventually we need a shield. I think this is gonna take me to Val. Yeah, no. Maybe. I don't need to do any of the lead mechanic quests anymore, right? Tabula in 2026. Hey, we gotta start somewhere. Though I guess you could just force a 6 socket and you got a point. Can we just ignore you? Oh, she didn't come down, I think. Yeah, she didn't come down. Okay, cool. As for what I am cooking, I am making a luminary summon skeleton character. The basis plus 2 million tabula eventually. It has a minimum eye level. I think I dropped one, so I have one in my stash actually, but that's a future me problem. Ooh, are we gonna die already? Does our hardcore run end here? So the premise of the build is we're going to be using Summon Skeleton with Iron Mass, because I actually haven't played Summon Skeleton with Iron Mass. Now, if you know what Iron Mass is, it's a unique sword that replaces your skeleton warriors and soldiers main hand weapon with the weapon that weapon, essentially, when you have it in your main hand and you hit with it. So this means we have to hit with the weapon once every 4 seconds. So we're going to be using Lancing Steel of Spraying. Now you might be thinking it is annoying, it would be annoying of a playstyle to summon skeletons then hit with a different skill every 4 seconds. Well, in theory, sure, but then what we plan on doing, and the reason we are luminary, is we plan on using intuitive link with perma uptime to link to our mercenary with intuitive link. This makes it so whenever a mercenary hits, we are going to cast the skeleton spell. It has a 0.5 second CD that we can try to find ways to reduce if we so choose, but Anyways, their hits will be summoning our skeletons. Skeletons will be perma in quote. I say perma because they're going to die to a stiff breeze when they can. So we have things in our build to make sure they can't. They can't die for about 6 seconds. We can make that 10, but we choose not to go the full 10 seconds because that would make it so if we wait 10 seconds, that means they have an ability, a damage boost that's not available for 4. That being said, it might be more comfortable. So it's one of those things where I think I will test and see which I prefer. But anyways, they are going to be alive for 6 seconds. But in 6 seconds, we can fully replace them with our mercenary. And yeah, that's kind of the TLDR. Frost Blink 100%. Oh, we did not get to level 4. That is not great, actually. Level 16 is not far. Yeah, we'll probably switch into it once we get to level 16. We just need to actually get there first. I also just need to make sure I level up here so I can actually start using my summons, my Raging Spirits. There we go. Raging Spirits. Now that we have Raging Spirits, we should also put in Frostblink. And we need to give it some links.
The dog is in the hen house, as a commoner might say.
Links like added cold eventually. Minion damage. Yeah, I think that's all we need. We have Frostblink. We're gonna need a Vitality and a Clarity. We're going to need to replace you. We need Melee Splash. Yeah, those are the things we're going to need to add to our links eventually. Which merc are you going? I will be going Cruel Mistress because the Gladius sword, i.e. what's the sword? Okay, I forgot something important too. Good thing this isn't a speed run. You know, we take our time with our campaign. Oh, shut up, Faustus.
As a commoner might say.
Use when charge just reach full. Same with you. Anywho, Gladius comes with Unholy Might, so all my skeletons will be doing full chaos damage, and Cruel Mistress comes with Despair, so we'll be scaling Despair, Curse effect, as well as Envy Aura effect. And I mean, some skeletons will spawn on her, so that might be a bit inconvenient. But here's the cool thing about summon skeletons that not too many people know. If you summon skeletons and they are aggressive, they TP. They just teleport to the enemy. So all we need to do is make them aggressive with Feeding Frenzy, and they start teleporting. And because they now have a dash to get to the enemy, we no longer need to worry too much about the fact that they spawn on the Cruel Mistress.
I learn, I kill, I live.
For Claire, we're going to be using an Explode AG because we don't need to use Dark Monarch or anything that is going to delay our minion summoning process. I tried my best to stay away from, what's the name of that guy? To stay away from Forest Tiger because I don't like his price tag personally. I think that it's overpriced, but I was able to figure out 5 really good specters that I would be using as support specters alongside them. Defensively, we have a pretty solid package with getting up really high ES numbers. I think POB got up to like 9k, could probably get a bit higher. Got 9k ES, a 1200 ES regen per second. What else? ES on block with not capped blocks, admittedly, but pretty decent block. We got like 40% average block, with like spell block being like 50 something and attack being like 40. This is without, what's the name of that flask again? Rumi's concoction. That would help greatly. I think I'm going to go with a proof of concept first and then get into it. Not too confident in my building abilities. Oh, you mean is it your current luminary setup or what I'm currently doing? Oh, yours? You want to run me through what you're doing and I can give you my 2 cents. Would leaks our slams if you tell me to. Well, I appreciate the confidence. I will do my best to not tell you to leak our slams. We don't have we haven't bought any of the uniques that we're going to need for this build, but I think the main idea is the POB I cooked up is a high budget. I would like to see what it feels like on a medium budget, and I think by not having any of the things that I will need, I have the money to buy it, but I choose not to. By doing this, I kind of force myself into a situation where I am incentivized to, you know, cut costs and see places I can make it cheaper, essentially. Now, I think one of my favorite things about this setup, the most exciting things for me, is I really wanted to make use of the new Abyss helmets, Subsume the Source, which I plan to use to give my minions a fuck ton of flat fizz. But like it's such a cool helmet with like a big increased explicit modifier magnitude, and then feeding it Abyss jewels to like get like really good effect. I really love that. I really like the concept of that helmet, so that's what I'm going to be using. But we're also going to be using Dead Reckoning to get even more flats. And with Dead Reckoning, mine is not there to explain completely. That's fine. Whenever you want, feel free to throw questions. No rush. 3 browsers with wikis over. I won't see what I see. Holy, I know the feeling. Whenever I'm deep into theory crafting sessions, that's what my browser starts looking like, and I have to tell myself, okay, we're not using this anymore. This we're not using, and most of the time I'm wrong, and I end up reopening some of them. But like, it is what it is. Oh. All right, you can go. Oh, I don't need to do. Oh, never mind. For some reason, I thought I needed to redo lab. All right, so I'm done with lab. It's been so long since I leveled a second character in the league that I just forgot. The start of Luminary is not the greatest for anything minions because of the first minion nodes are so far away. But I guess it's the start of Scion, which is why twinking is very, very nice. Because then I don't need to care about my passive tree for a while. And by the time I start caring about my passive tree, well, my tree has caught up. But that'll still be somewhat in the future. I think if this was a league start scenario, What would I do? Probably go mines early. I've heard it's good early on Scion. If not mines, I can see myself doing I don't like the idea of melee, but like it's still just factual that you can come out of here with a lot of with these increased fizz nodes, and that'll take you up until you're ready to switch off of fizz. So like, as much as I hate it, well, technically, it could be a spell like Holy Flame Totem, because that skills up for fizz as well. Could do something like that if she gets the Holy Flame Totem.
Survive Rayclast? We'll see.
Before we couldn't actually meet Piety there. Interesting that we can now. I noticed on leaks that she doesn't just disappear anymore. 50 chaos, impossible to escape. Best drill for Scion leveling. Agnostic. Oh sure, that's for this big area. So you can pick up all these nodes. This might be out of range, maybe, but these two should still be there. Honestly, not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
Your crime is trespass. Your sentence is death. Let me embrace you.
I might just earn my... You remind me of my ex-husband.
It is in... What do you mean? Like I should get it, is what you mean? Let's get some quest rewards. 50C, we can get it. Let's look. Oh, you get both big nodes. Oh, honestly, good tech.
Orders in. 'Twas a long journey, but the exchange went well enough. The dog is in the hen house.
Dog Slayer.
All right, Foster, so you can stop bugging me.
Ever since the
Greetings.
Who respects ascendancies again? Or passive trees? I guess I should be using... I don't have all that gold, so I should be using regrets. We'll start with 3 points. And then we'll go from there. Oh, that's nice. So we have to talk to Tarkley. Leap Slam. Yeah, we'll need Leap Slam.
You managed. Stay sharp out there.
Welcome. Lionize with some.
Added code, minion damage, clarity, melee splash. At least this can leave now. Faster attacks, we're going to use that, I think.
Farewell.
No reason not to. And then summon Phantasm.
Hello.
Actually, why am I doing caster weapon? I need a
Farewell.
melee weapon with a shield.
Farewell.
Something that can leap slam. Yeah. I should have gotten vitality as well. I'm on character 12, going to on 13. If I see your POB one more time. Don't worry. You shall see the POB and roll your character, your 13th character. I just need to make sure it actually works. Out of all the characters you've made this season, what has been your best? I just one-shot that fucker. Holy. Like by one shot, I mean I dropped one SRS and he was gone. I'll put your stream in the box. I cannot see it today.
Life and death is crumbling.
Don't worry. We should be done with campaign.
Please understand.
It is such a nice chain, by the way.
It pains me greatly to do this.
Genuinely a very nice chain
Shore leave.
for Fairgrace to be there. I probably want to get some support from my Phantasms going just because they're a bit more perma right now. What build is this going to be? Oh, summon Skellies. We are summon skeleton gaming. We're already level 11. Holy. We came back here for
If you must.
rewards we don't need.
God hasn't abandoned us.
There's a knight. Fairgrave.
I think golems are still very good. Scavenger, Carrion, Golem. But the change of command right now feels good too. Oh, you've done Carrion Golems of Scavenging as well as change of command. I've been thinking of making a Golem character this season. This might be the season I try Stone Golem into Carrion Golem, Golem answers. I'm undecided about that yet. And now you show me. Don't torture this poor man. Oh, it's like showing an addict their fix. Like, oh god, oh god,
Disturbingly
it's
good.
skeletons. And what's better than skeletons? Skeletons you don't have to cast.
savagery thrives all around me.
The build isn't going anywhere. And if it helps, I might visit Chains of Command in not too long into the future. Because I do want to explore Maruhi as well. Just with hatred stacking and everything like I mentioned earlier. Because it just kind of, I also find replicas matters really nice, and I want to make a build around that. But this build, the inspiration was just I really wanted to make a build around Subsume the Source. So I was just like, yo, we do Subsume. And what better for Subsume than a minion that literally has triple damage on its hits? He has triple damage, you give it all that flats, recipe for success. But that reminds me, I do have a level up MTX I should be using. Leap Slam, can I use you yet? What the? Oh, it's strength I need. Where do I get strength from, huh? Down here. If I go the route I want to, I don't get strength until here. I probably... No, I can't replace Amulets. Since change the command bowie and make Guardian of Smiting, that was interesting to see and check the PO. Ooh, what is stunning me? Yeah, I don't like animate Guardian of Smiting with Chains of Command simply because he's so much quicker than base animate Guardian. Every single time I've tried it, it's just like, yeah, I can't get those tanky numbers up. I really want to, but like, it's just not happening. Because like once you go change the command, you really don't care about levels. So you're not giving him levels, which means he's going to have less base life. Flat life is a bit meh to give him. You really want to give him as much increased life as possible, and there's only so much you can do because you don't really care about your giving your swords life either. Let's go for some strength notes, shall we? Because we do go up here. This is the point where we can use Leap Slam. The moment they bring back Transfusion, you see me POB the new Bob build. Suplets.
Power corrupts and corruption empowers.
What is surprising you? The fact that I'm sending the build already? Are you using an impossible escape this early? Shh, we don't talk about that. I got the tech from somebody who has wrote 12 characters. P.S. I think the league has been up like 12 days. Like I genuinely don't think we're up to 2 weeks yet. Gives judgmental stare. Oh, hey, I'm not the one judging. Look at Lit over there. But love to see it. Love to see it. Who gets this again? Aramir, I think.
Keep your wits about you.
Not Aramir? Yina. It's Yina. Alright, we can use Leap Slam next level. We need to get another faster attacks for it. Actually, there's this guy here. Why is melee highlighted on my stuff? The fuck? It's not easy to wake up and not think of a new name every
The
day.
men here should have listened to their hearts. Their minds were not their own.
At some point, you have a huge collection. You could just cycle between, the random generators. Like, okay, we've used these names. How about a new shuffle? We've used every name that exists. What else can we come up with? All right, leap slam time. I don't know what the order of operation should be between leap slam and frostblink, but I guess I'll start here. This is going to be a pain until I get spiritual command. I guess I could go for a faster weapon. So the general idea that we're going for in the long run is, because we need to hit with our gladius every so often, so that our skeletons can actually use it, we're going to be using leaf slam to hit as we just travel. So a lot of attack speed will make the build very, very comfy, just so we can just passively hit and have the damage. And then single target, we're just going to use lance and still of spraying.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
That thing! It slaughtered everyone!
Hali main skill. You see, I used to do that. Well, here's the kicker with naming your characters like that.
Had to put an end to this.
If you ever create a character and that the character doesn't work out and you repurpose them, all of a sudden you have a specter luminary that's called Deconic Skeletons, and everyone's going to look like they're like, okay, where the skeletons at? And you're like, the thing about that is, yeah. You can rename it on the website. That's a lot of work. Who goes to the website? That is too far. That you hate me, man. It is what it is, Yako. It is what it is. So this is what it's like with faster attacks. What is the base attack speed of this guy? Oh, 1.1. We'll get a sword then, I think. Get a sword, bench craft some attack speed on it. Where did the road go to? There.
Your trap.
After what this land's become, your kind still manages to make it worse.
I actually don't have gloves. I might as well pick these guys and just get gloves. Dexterity or cold res. We'll go dexterity. Yeah, replica matters is such a fun concept. I know why they say with the exception of specters, because that have been broken. But it's kind of cool to see like what's it called, Maruhi and everything use it on what's it called, like Maruhi use it on Chains of Command. I think is the coolest one, simply because it's so much flat. Now I don't know if it's going to be better than what's Void Forge, because Void Forge is just stupid good. Gain 700% is very, very hard to beat. Incredibly difficult to beat.
There's your piece, Oak. The only piece that anyone can expect in Rayclast.
$800 plus. What do you mean 800 plus? Like DPS wise or something? Void Forge. See, here's the problem with Void Forge, or the reason that Void Forge is so cracked. It's not really a problem. The reason it's insane is, doesn't it say gain X amount of damage as random elements, and that uses all the additive flat damage you give to your minions as base damage? So then it multiplies that and gives you an insane random elemental base damage. So like it's so hard to compete with that, because all of a sudden you run Subsume the Source, get 600 flats, all of that gets multiplied by 7. It's like, okay, how do you compete? But my idea with what's his face, Maruhi, is it's going to be such a fast hitter with a lot of flat damage that once I stack a lot of fizzes extra, hopefully, I mean, we're not competing with 700%, that's for sure. But we are going to have like really, really high base damage for relatively cheap. Ultimately, I think it still gets beaten by Subsume the Source plus Void Forge. But yeah. Should he roll fast while being sleepy? Yeah. And get free level 10 chance to poison for your Fizz Chaos Maruhi. This is true. You could actually get a corrupted Maruhi that has some pretty nasty mods. You could get Harvest Enchant as well. No Harvest, Heist Enchant rather, for increased Fizz magnitude. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't think about that one. Chance to poison comes from Dendrobrates, I think. No, that's P. No, yeah, probably Dendrobrates. It doesn't say the unique.
Fare you well.
You and that speak.
I kind of still want to use summon phantasms because they still be killing. Yeah, I really like just having phantasms. It makes it very, very passive to where I don't feel the need to keep resummoning my SRS. If anything, I might be leaning a bit more into summoning phantasms because at least until specters then from that point on I just convocate. I guess the question is, do I even want to do specters or do I want to just try skeletons early and see how it feels? Just as a proof of concept, see that intuitive link works the way I think it does and all of that's good stuff. We can do AoE, but where we're going to go from here. We can go this route. Pick this up, pick this up, pick this up. This is probably the most sensible route to go from here. What up, Calhoun? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I am doing fine. Twink leveling a new setup.
I have to find it.
And then we'll go from there. Kind of minions are we doing today? We're leveling a skeleton character into the end game. Chaos on hit skeletons. It's not in the build section. It's not in the builds yet, simply because I actually haven't tested it to put it there. But on paper, it should be insane. Didn't I say I was going to replace my main hand for something with better base attack speed? Like a sword? Keep forgetting. Thinking of doing specters? Ooh, which specters? What on earth is slowing me this much? So you guys murdering my yep, they're murdering them. My SRS. They are not liking the company of these. Oh, they're also resistant. Not too good. Bottom left, maybe.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Red Chifalas or Frost Bearers. Good choice, good choice. After some gear for it, not sure if I'm going to play it or sell the gear. I mean, it's one of the better choices as far as Spectre builds go. Can't go wrong with it. What kind of content are you thinking of farming? I think I'll replace these guys with skeletons, potentially. Not even sure. I mean, completely depends on you. As far as minion builds, they're solid. Defilers, Frostbearers. The only one note I would have for Frostbearers is just they can be annoying to deal with with faster enemies. That's like the one caveat for Frostbearers because of their projectile speed and the fact that they're mortal. So like if they throw at an enemy and the enemy moves, that can get annoying because then they would just won't do damage, right? And then for Defilers, depending on your budgets, they would be less single target than Frostbearers or more if you have high enough budget to go for Doriani. But Doriani is very expensive currently, so that's like the one caveat for that one as well. Doriani at its present time, like from what I saw, Sublime Vision Purity of Ice is like 100D, like it's insane. Like it's wild how much that went up. I don't know if there's some more meta build that is also sharing the jewels. Huh? 160? There's no way, right? There is no fucking way, right? Keep in mind that's a jewel I bought for 30 divines on D3, D4. That's why you don't like it's like the longer you wait for Doriani, the harder it is to just get in, which is the pain point with Doriani. It's a big pain point as well. So the only way I would see to make it cheaper is to literally just go a different ascendancy. Or actually, there might be a cheaper way to get Doriani just because we have access to +1 specters and amulets. But it will be a drop in max specter count, but not by too much, I think. Maybe I will work on that POV. Maybe. Because like now that I think about it, you don't actually need Sublime Vision for it, realistically. You used to need it. Now you don't. With the amulets. And even if you do think you need it, you really don't. Huh. Oh no, we dropped 2 specters. I still can't see shit. I mean, the goal is to see even less than nothing. When you see my screen, do you realize that from what I could see on my Regifiler build, I could still go ahead and see less? That is something I could actually proceed to do, because I wasn't using Eyes of the Great Wolf yet. I could have gotten an extra Spectre, an extra 2 Defilers.
I'm so glad you could make it, my lady. There are answers inside you that I
Yeah, the amulet is only hits. Lightning dots will make you, it will actually murder you. We're not talking about the amulet. I hate the amulet version.
Enough of this.
I despise the amulet version simply because it's like, it's so baity that it's crazy, because like every single time I see the what's it called, the amulet version, even on POB, you'd see like max hits are still good and everything, because you know you're converting. But the reality of the situation is the moment you run into a what's their name, mana siphoner, you're just dead. The moment you run into any form of lightning dots, and there's now many in the game, by the way, it's not as few and far between as it used to be. Now, granted, you don't have to do what's his face invitations. What's that guy's name? You don't have to do, is this Cyrus Guardian? So you're not going to run into the lightning guy. But even like research in Betrayal, you can't do that. Heist, which is one of the anomaly maps, probably has some lightning dots going on there. There's a bunch of things. But what I was thinking about in the way of like going for Doriani without Sublime is actually, if you check out my build doc and you go to Absolution, I think last season should have an Absolution guide. How Absolution achieves Doriani is how you can achieve Doriani with this talisman. It means you wouldn't have 12, you'd have 10 Spectres, but 10 Spectres is still fine. Like currently I'm sitting at, I think my main character has four support and 10 DPS, I think, with the possibility of getting an extra support if I were to just get +2 Dark Monarch. And the Eyes of Griff will get me another one. So all you have to do is literally use the shield, the Exarch shield that converts 20%, like up to 20% of lightning to fire. You use that. You can't ignore fire res anymore if you do this, but you can use a Doriani earlier. And then you pair that with a Watcher's Eye that has Purity of Fire, Purity of Ice mods. You have to play around with it, but you don't need Sublime Vision anymore. So you would have to, you can now, what's it called? You can now run Purity of Fire, Purity of Ice, or use Spectres. I wouldn't use Spectres. I'd go the modifier as well. You could use Spectres as well to achieve this. So then you get 20% from the shield, you get 30% from your Watcher's Eye, because if you get the 2 mods, you just need 15% roll on each of them, and now you have 30%, and then you still get 50% from Divine Flesh. Now if you're a mad lad, you can skip Divine Flesh and instead go Tempered by War. This would make it very hard to hit your capped Chaos Cold Res, but it means you can now use ES as a defensive layer and potentially go CI. Ooh, what do we have here?
Ire of innocence, I denounce you. This choice carries weight.
Why do I already have somebody? But I'm not saying no. Sure, we'll recruit you. We'll recruit you. Do I need to do anything different? I thought this would be how there would be a button for. I'm not fucking Luminary yet, huh? That's why.
If you must, it won't save you in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of forgot.
Show no
Skill gap.
Repent. I'll march with you, but I serve only him.
Completely forgot I needed ascendancy. I'm level 26. Once I hit like level 30, I'll go for ascendancy. Then the question will be, should I actually just do ooh, what the I have no idea what was stunning me that much, but that was crazy. That was crazy. Our hardcore run continues. We ain't dead yet. I'm almost so like 100% sure I'm gonna die to something stupid. Now, granted, this is not actually hardcore for anyone watching. Cool. Now we have attack speed. Our lip slime is no longer a troll. Alright, let's do lab. For now, we probably want to use hatred. For now.
Talakota, go.
Good luck to you.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within these
The problem now is I have 0 defensive nodes on my tree. Like actually 0 defensive nodes. No, oh, I guess I have some regen. I have no life nodes, but surely we level up in here, we get some life, right? Okay. This might end up being a very short lab. I'm going to believe my res is enough. And pray we don't get skill diffs. Welcome to Luminary. Like the health chunks I be seeing.
the weary traveler draws when
Get fucked early and get an expensive mate to lick him. Sign me up.
the Emperor.
All right, let's see how many of these guys we can get down so this fucker doesn't kill me.
Give no quarter.
On the bright side, he's not mace.
By the goddess, what ambition.
Like he's not mace. And if he hits me with that sword swipe that goes that's like a wave, even if he hits me with that, I should be fine. Because why am I fine? I'm capped on res, that's why. I do believe that is a big elemental hit. Now we're not trying to get slammed, so you know that's we try our best to avoid that. I have a very, very sneaking suspicion it's all the way on the left. Are going to try to get life next in different sources, and once we level up, if we level up before his arrow, that is, if we kill this his arrow without issues,
inexhaustible.
Yeah. We don't need. Who needs life?
Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
What are we, noobs? Who needs life? Ow. Okay. Maybe I spoke a bit too soon. Maybe just a teensy wincy too soon. Just maybe. Maybe.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I think it's about time we replace our summon phantasms because they are clearly not enjoying the current link situation. I don't want to have to do this. What the fuck are all these arrows? Ow. You better not be a fucking... Didn't even get to finish my statement. Why don't I have PoE lab open again? Why did I think to myself, yeah, you don't need PoE lab. You can just do this. Just send it. You'll be fine. You did lab before PoE lab. You'll be fine. This is just first lab. How annoying can it be? Why did I think that?
Aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must. Our throne is the most devious trap of them all.
Why on earth would I think that? I don't know.
You are condemned.
I also should have a curse. I shouldn't not have a curse. Ooh. Things are not rendering, my guys. Things are not fucking rendering.
Tyranny is inescapable.
I'm getting hit by things that are just pure invisible.
Emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy. Receive our blessings, embrace our gifts, and rise ascendant. For this is the ending that we all deserve.
Huh? Oh. It's a good thing we don't care about anything here. All right, luminary time.
You are the sculptor, crafting your destiny with the clay of mind, body, and purpose.
Oh, that's a new voice line. So now what do I want to do with the mercenary is the question. Do I want to deal with a DPS merc early? Just let them do their thing DPS wise, or do I want to actually get my... Why is it one or the other? Why not both? Both of them. Get my summon skeleton going. I'll get my summon skeleton going and then have them do DPS as they hit. Why
It
not?
seems that even time loses its will in Rayclast.
Oh wait, what I do need before that is Aberon's Warpath. Give me that Merc.
You look soft. Go on then. A Gator knows how to settle score.
I'll own you yet.
You win. I follow. Don't you mistake me.
Nice. First Merc. What the fuck do you even have? Vigilant Strike. Ooh, Enduring Cry. Oh, that's nice. Give me those endurance charges. Why am I? Oh, it's probably just Flask. Wonder why I was so fast. No, I'm actually going to need a DLI. So, oh no. How is DLI so close? The fuck? Where is this layout whenever we're doing what's it called? Oh, welcome back.
The cockroach.
Why do I never get this layout whenever I'm doing league starts? Huh? She's just there by the entrance? Yeah, like you need to do this for me sometimes during league start. Just saying, just a thought. Skip that entire zone that is actually very annoying. How was pickleball?
It's good.
Wasn't there a Merc like in this area during league start? I feel like there was. Pretty sure there was. Question is where? All right, I ain't looking more. The temples. I know DLS temple had one, which is where I got this guy. I don't think I want to farm them. I just want one that can actually do damage.
Crack the whip.
Men like you shall not inherit Rayclast.
I'm level 28. I'm not that far behind. Let's get a bit more live. Then we can go back to just getting damage. Yeah. So none of the areas where, like, I know Scepter of God has one. So does that mean if you see a Merc in an area, it doesn't necessarily mean it was a guaranteed spawn or just a random spawn, but like some areas have guaranteed as well? Is that how that works? Because like in that first zone, I remember seeing one on my witch, so I kind of figured that was a guaranteed, but I guess it's not. Yes, okay, that makes sense. That explains why that happened.
One woman capable of such.
Holy, those stuns. I know it's because of a lack of life, but god damn, can you punish me less? Also, you have to actively not take the Merc. So once you take them, they don't spawn anymore, yeah? Okay, okay. Very ooh, what is that damage? Very good to know. I guess I need to get a merc that hits well and has okay damage.
Crack the whip.
Either something like a melee with a good mobility skill like Leap Stun, like this guy, or someone ranged with good coverage. Flame Quiver was very nice. Is that the one that has the burning arrow, fire dots, conflagration thing? AoE like fire spread.
You are but a reflection. A mirror
Type
I must
multi-code.
You have no idea, do you? Damn you!
With flammability, not too bad.
You should die 1,000 times over for what you've done.
Okay, where do we path? I think we path up here next. Get a bit more attack speed. Where's I don't want to gamble for anything because I am broke. Like I only have 100k gold to my name, and we have to make that work till end game. T-shots, flame blast. I don't care about anything else here.
There is nothing else.
Bring me back something nice, huh?
Tell him, Moana.
Argon. Give me a sword. I need a one-handed sword. Oh, that's is it? I don't like this attribute cost, my guy. I don't like them one bit. This is 1.45. I can use this. Well, this is 1.5, but it's a dagger. Oh no, this is a dagger as well. It can't be a dagger. It has to be a sword if I want to leap slam. Dagger would be whirling blades, but I want to leap slam. I'll keep this for now, I guess.
Stay out of the shadows.
Joshua?
I think he might be AFK.
Oh, okay. Is he playing PoE?
He's not online, and he just got back from IRL stuff, so speak to Helena in Forest Encampment. The fuck? My guess is he is. Are you trying to play Division?
I was gonna see if he wanted to play it, but if he's gonna play something else, then I'm just gonna play Counter-Strike. So
Journey well.
I can use this now. He's probably I don't know where he went. He didn't say he was going. He just
okay, that's fine.
Disappeared into the woodwork.
Hello.
We've done piety. We need to talk to Grigor. All right, Grigor, give me my point.
You piety. Goodbye, Exile.
And then we need to go to Tower of God. So Ebony Barracks. I still need to get a curse. Also, I need to check. Iron Mass. What is the level requirement on this? This will determine. Jesus. Really? Shit requires level 60. I can't use that to your end game. I know this is going to be a high level, so I'm not going to bother. Does it surprise me? Fuck no. I feel like most of the uniques we be getting these days have like high level requirement, and it just make it so pain to twink with. Or so annoying, I guess. Not really as pain. Surely +2 level of sucketed is insane on this helmet. How much is a helmet I would want to get actually? Remove hindered. Dude. As for with at least 200 230 maybe 3D. Honestly, let's get it real quick.
The dog is in the hen house, as a commoner might say. You've got affairs you might want to tend.
We're gonna need it eventually.
Kept that one.
Now, obviously not going to use it.
Is in the hen house, as a commoner
I'm not going to use it until much later, but it'll be here. We need to buy the merc. I actually haven't thought too far ahead for what my endgame merc skills are gonna be, aside despair and envy. It's kind of as far as I've thought with that.
Might makes right.
All right, now we need to find the merc. I don't know if it's in this area or if it's upstairs.
Power says it all. Pride killed the Eternal Empire.
There it is.
I killed the ones who chained me. You're weak. Make a call.
Nope.
Where's your courage?
And I'm assuming I just need to keep doing this.
You'll find no faith here. Pick your path and walk it alone.
So, wave of conviction. Lightning warp, divine iron. No.
Then go. The world won't mourn another coward.
Alright, I'm gonna go play Counter-Strike. I'm out of here.
Alright, I'll let him know you stopped by.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Nuts, man.
Oh, he's back.
I'm gonna kill Ko, I swear to God.
Obey me.
Speak of the devil.
Talking about me? Oh, what's up?
Pick your path and walk it
Oh,
alone.
what's up, buddy?
I was coming in here to see if you want to play Division. And while you were gone, I was like, oh, I'll play a Counter-Strike game until he gets back.
Oh, shit. Dylan, what is your timing? When did you get here? When I left?
Probably right when you left.
Yeah, I think you might have been gone for. I mean, I didn't hear you say anything in a bit, so.
I was eating, so I was muted, and then I got AFK to go eat. Shit.
I'm in a Counter-Strike game, so you have to have much time.
I just started a new character, so can we play tomorrow?
Yeah, that should be fun.
I am the judgment.
I just muted for this
stand
nasty
at the
burp.
crossroads.
Thankful for that
Choose
Deconic. If you heard that, that shit would have been crazy. Yeah, I'm down to play tomorrow. Don't
Okay, buddy. Sounds
finish
good.
up this shitty character. I love you, Tone. I love you, Eliaga.
Bye.
Absolution. It's fine. But he is not going to do damage because Absolution has lesser minion damage.
What do I level with? I need levels.
Alright, we go for someone else.
If you must, it won't save you in the end.
Not to mention spell, like the aura does nothing for Skellies as well.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys.
Later,
See ya.
Tone.
Bye.
I hate when the mark is split up by a wall and you now have to find your way around it.
I gave up the cloth, gave up at your path,
She's trying
and
to
walk
get
it
good to
alone.
Shockwave totem, it doesn't count when the totem hits, it doesn't count as his hits, right? So it wouldn't actually summon. It'd be still a wave of conviction and divine ire. Yeah, I mean that would 100% be the best, but I'm not about to. I'm not going to be here for long enough to see Kinesis on average, I think.
Kinesis jail.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm here until a good ranged minion, or I say minion, merc. Oh, good. You actually have a shortcut to you.
Turn around.
Ooh, Frosthand actually. Nah, Frosthand sucks.
Whatever you do, don't hurry back.
Like she's ranged, but I think her.
Are you trying to level as it?
Yes, if possible. I just want something that hits well so I can test it. It probably won't be great because like Iron Mask requires level 60 whatever, so I'm not going to be using the weapon. And of course, in typical GGG new unique fashion, the helmet is level 673.
Yeah.
So oh shit, many shots. Ah, I think I'm gonna take this
I
one.
forget they level with you.
Yeah, many shot hits well enough.
Time to bag me a kill. Oh, you busted.
Holy, she just decided to Vala shot me as we started.
Single target damage.
Partners now, little nightmare. Now let's cause some chaos.
You know, I got hatred and I never socketed it in. They level with you,
Yeah, they level.
all their skills and everything level with you. They don't replace gems or anything like that, I don't believe, but they level with you. This was said in the one of the pre-release interviews.
Only in campaign.
The only campaign. Yeah, so they go up with his own levels. You still want to replace them every so often, but
So I have a question for you.
yeah.
People pick the mastery that says light radius is based on ES, not life.
Yes.
Don't bother judging.
You wonder why?
Yeah,
Light
but we're
radius is
stacking
based on
light
ES.
radius, but we don't have a lot of ES for life stacking.
I know. I had that
It
same.
gives you 30. That same mastery gives you 30% increased light radius. Why are they just clicking for 30%?
Weaker still.
That's it.
Yeah. That's 30% aura
That's not
effect.
affect
Or flame link
light
effect.
radius. If our light radius, okay. I get you.
It's 30% increase. Where the disconnect comes from in your head, which is where it was for me as well, is that it's increases affects radius, right? Or effect. They didn't say your current radius, it just increases and reductions.
Yeah,
so even if
it really doesn't matter, you're just increasing it.
yeah, so even if you have zero, like you're actually like you've taken damage, your ES it's empty, you're blind essentially, you're cosplaying Lee Sin, it's still fine because it's not 30% increased. You won't catch me disagree. I played with Dark
But
Monarch.
I just entered the fortress
and you just like, oh shit, what
Well, can I show you what a fortress looks with max light radius? Can I show you?
Sure.
Like bright.
And then
Bro,
how
it's like my
it
computer.
then dims.
Well, it's not gonna dim now, but look how bright everything is. Like actually,
Mm-hmm.
look how
Yeah.
bright it is.
This would be
And if I
nice
were
on
to
PoE
take
too, to actually
damage-
have a reason to get light radius that is, you know,
Something was to hit
power.
me. Holy.
Yeah. See,
That shit goes dark
it
so
instantly
quick.
dims, because then all your light radius is just gone.
cool.
All your you have no light radius. You still have all the increases that would affect link effect, but you don't have any. What's it called? You don't have light radius in that movement. Many shot feels nice. I need to find the all right, let's use this for convocation, shall we? Surely there's no way I'm going to actually miss the waypoint, right? This is where Scion typically is. Okay, so I missed the waypoint.
What do you want?
What do I want to do here now? I have a good merc. She does cold. I want to keep doing cold. I will replace Summon Phantasm because it's no longer needed. I would like to get a slightly better bow.
Why are you still standing there?
Something with... I think Ice Shot has base fizz and fizz to cold. So something...
Fully converts. Does it?
Does it fully convert? I don't think it will look, it'll be like 50% most likely. But all that means is I need to use the lowest essence of hatred I can. That doesn't. Yeah, so that's one below screaming.
Why would I give my AG grieve binds? I saw some people do.
There's a fair breeze on the wind
Then I cut
today.
out.
Wouldn't you say, Exile?
AG grieve binds. Why would my AG want to have credit for the
Our
kill?
fortunes grow.
Okay,
Any
I am
benefit to
back. Why would your AG want credit for war kills with
Grieve
Gravebind?
binds. Is it because of the boots? Do the boots say something specific? The scorch boots?
All in all,
Yeah, enemies you kill.
5% chance when you kill to burn. But that's not an ailment for taming.
That's not ailment for taming.
well, make it happen.
Yeah, like I know we want people to burn, but is it that good?
I mean,
Am I missing out on a lot of clear or something without that?
Scorch is beneficial for you. I think that goes without saying.
Yeah, but the burn isn't.
The burn is not. The burn is not. It counts as burning. Doesn't count as ignite. I don't believe. So it's not an ailment.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not an ailment, like it's kind of weird to me.
It's probably
But we are
just.
definitely
It's
igniting
probably
with the amount of
just.
fire damage we do.
Probably just clear. Honestly. You probably just
Think
use it
about-
for a slight
I'm
extra
swapping
clear or
that.
something.
I'm swapping that with a glove that gives intimidate on hit
Okay.
and minus 11 fire exposure. That feels troll.
I would say probably is.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
Maybe what else does the AG use? That's one of my first question. What are the other pieces of gear?
My current AG uses Lair
Stop
Cast,
baneful.
What do you need?
Kingmaker. I have a Gruthko's pelt, but I know Doppelganger's guys is what people are using more. And then Legacy of Fury.
So you have
So my AG is a
like
stat stick.
okay, so you said Lear casts, Broad Calls,
Kingmaker.
Kingmaker,
Exile.
and Legacy of Fury boots. And is the glove in question? Yeah, you don't need grapevines. Maybe there's a reason they don't want credits. But yeah, nothing else comes to mind.
Sick.
No gems?
I figured. I just wanted to be sure.
And
I can see the
next,
burn being
quiver. And I need precision as well. The burn would be good. Did I spell precision wrong? Oh yeah, I did. We have precision going on, and then hatred. Okay. I think that's all we need for now. I don't know if you're going to give me anything good when it comes to quivers. I guess I could do this.
Stay out of the shadows.
With one of the essences we just bought. Do we use them all? Oh. I mean, no, we did not. Has some accuracy, will take it. Early damage and attacks, or flat cold. Actually, I think they get a decent amount of increase. Let's give them flats.
Good. Now back to killing.
Okay.
I offered the gift of exile, and you used it to reinvent yourself. I couldn't wish for a more potent instrument.
Don't bother dodging.
Submit, heretic!
I don't have a curse going on yet, but I should get one.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile? Shrink not from the touch of God! This world is an illusion, Exile.
Ow. That fucking hurts.
I've killed the puppet.
I'm just now realizing as well that I don't actually have permalinks until like, well, for a bit. So that effectively means
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I don't really want to do intuitive link shit yet, at least. This was nice. It was very nice, actually. I think it might still be an angle where we go. What do you call it? It might still be an angle where we go specters, like Raid Lord and all that. until we're ready to swap to skeletons in the 70s or 60s. But I kind of want to just feel the like try intuitive link and see, make sure it works as expected with no weird caveats. I also really like Valai shot, I realize.
She looks good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that good for a player, though, I would say. Well, it's okay.
Because they shoot when you shoot, right?
I think so.
Which is why I've
I'm
never...
thinking it was giga damage, and it wasn't.
I remember thinking it was nice. It looked nice, but I remember also in the same breath thinking I'll never play that. So I think that is the caveat that will make me go, nah, I'm not playing that. Which means I can, in theory, make a luminary that just uses Valai shot a lot, and I just giga stack like cooldown reduction. So I don't know what the base cooldown is, so it'd be hard to kind of figure out how much I need. But yeah, you start looking at your Valai shot, and you know, prices go up when you care about that and the eye shot. What does she have? Val Grace? Oh, she actually has Val Grace. Oh, this feels so nice, actually.
Yes, Beast. You have every reason to be afraid. Can I not have but a moment's respite? You will be the first of many to throw off Nightmare's shackles, Deshret. Your terror grows, Beast. So does my resolve.
I'm actually quite curious how much CDR would be needed to make this Valai shot like and every other pack ability. The boots will be very important. It doesn't have good clear with Valai shots. What do you mean?
Honestly, like with return and stuff is what you mean.
Just yeah, Valai shot with Valai shot gems. Like I don't see why I wouldn't have. The animation for summoning doesn't seem crazy or something. Yeah, they just kind of spawn. It's not like Mirror Arrow that has the cast time or attack time, I guess. I need to make sure I don't level Clarity again.
I have nothing more to give.
Good. I saw Clarity. Do they always shoot? They don't shoot in the same direction usually. They just shoot when you shoot, right? I feel like that's how it works. So you.
I don't remember.
I have to read it. Actually, I can just read everything. Valai shot. Fast and that converts from this to this. Someone's a squad of Mirage services for a duration. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. We'll go straight for auras, and then we're done with aura wheel. We'll come back to fill out the life wheel. Because who needs life when you got auras?
People of the gutters, steel your bellies, for the slaughter is at hand.
Let's make a mess!
An adequate performance challenge, if a little messy. Yet but cool any stinking flock were sing.
I think it might not even be that much cooldown recovery needed, because it seems like she already has like really good uptime. The Arsenal's fire will be the easiest place to tell, to see if they despawn at any point.
Let me guess. House Azadi, I still abide by the Trafin code. Choose your fate.
I just got a kineticist. I will hire you. Greater kinetic blast or kinetic rain of impact. I think they're both good, so I will hire. I will keep my many shots.
If you mean to die, die quickly. Guardian strike true.
Guys, crazy, be careful. What's the worst that can happen?
Ugh, we're partners then. But let's not pretend we're equals.
But yeah, kinetic rain of impact and what was the other one again? I forget what the second skill was actually. KB also needs what's it called, right? KB needs accuracy, right?
AB. Yes.
Because I need an attack.
Both attack skills, yeah.
Okay, she basically has really high uptime, if not perma uptime, but she is getting frozen. Reminder to get purity of element eventually. Our code res is 12%. That kind of explains a fair amount. Oh no, she has perma uptime. Or maybe he yeah, I think she has perma uptime actually. Just baseline. So a bit of cooldown would make it a bit more spammable. We have the one. We need to get frostbite. I don't know why I don't have it.
Fair breeze on the wind today, wouldn't you say, Exile?
There we go. There's also a universe where I switch my SRS with zombies now.
I stand within the torch
Death
of
waits
mind
with
of
open
Khan
arms.
himself.
I will accept your decision.
I don't care about you.
More from you.
Zombies, yeah, because like I'm barely summoning SRS as it stands. So zombies would just be better for just running around like I am currently doing. I still have all my minions. I don't plan on dropping them, so I might as well have a more perma minion. It's either that or specters, and I don't mind going specters if I'm being honest. I would like specters. I've just done a lot of spectre leveling, so if I want to try skeletons, I'm not, or if I want to try to the intuitive link skeletons, I'm not incentivizing to wearing a Dark Monarch or a Wraith Lord yet.
Another head for my belt. Come, my ancestors.
Wait, the clone summoned by Val Eye Shots, are they, do they have lives? I assume they don't, because I assume they didn't. But zombies die so fast. Yeah, I have some regen that will help them, but I think the biggest thing is I will need a more temporary minion that can die to give them life. That'll be the one thing, which then brings back the need for SRS, which is not what I'm looking for. It'll probably be specters if I go for any perma. We'll see. I should get a Val summon Skelly gem. Let's do that after this. Shit, let's just do that. Let's get to a waypoint, I guess. I might as well also start leveling up the gem. It's so weird seeing Val, the icon for like Val gems just pop in for free, just randomly. With no input, just like, yeah, now you have your Val shit up. What does Val Grace do? I think it's like a chance to avoid damage alongside more evasion. Could be wrong though. I feel like that's what I have in mind for Val Grace. It gives spell suppress? Really? Oh shit, it does. Make suppress spell damage unlucky. That makes it sound like a downside, but it didn't say it gives chance to suppress unlucky. It says the damage, so it's a buff. This is a buff, by the way. I need to make sure Piety doesn't nuke her. That's going to be the bigger challenge here.
Who is the wonder child now, Scion?
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Yeah. Nice.
Let's not make this a habit. It really hurts.
It's not why would they make it ever a thing? Hey, you need to take more damage. He's like, oh yeah, now you just take more damage. How's that? You press the Vow Gem, yeah, now you avoid stuff. But when that stuff gets through, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
Flesh and life, both brilliant and insane.
Oh, waypoint. I said I was going to do something on these waypoints. Vow summon Skelly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Orders in. Was a long journey.
Bosses be trying to get me to Vow summon Skelly. Just Vow summon Skelly, please.
Brother, what the fuck? About to fight a
20% quality.
Iron Merc. Look what Baba has on his weapon.
A divine iron merc. Let me see.
The dog is in the hen house, as a commoner might
Damage
say.
pens, lightning res, increased lightning damage. And it's probably fine. What's a little bit of pen? Surely you don't have pen on the
Pen on divine.
Surely you don't have pen on the map mods, right?
The dog is in the hen house,
Or some extra fizzles, extra lightning.
Yo! What the fuck is that damage? What is bro's damage?
Feeding Frenzy. I'm not going to really use Feeding Frenzy until... Let's just Feeding Frenzy here. Let's just see. I'm going to be fully reliant on my Merc for this next kill. Because my... Well, there goes my hardcore run. I knew I was going to die to something stupid. I got beaten by fucking Strongbox that freezes when activated. Like I clicked that, all I heard was the Scion scream. Like she screams like, you're a fucking dumbass. Like, god damn it, we could have avoided this.
I'm sorry, Malagaro, but I can be quite critical when it comes to art. The only way to
It's kind of fascinating just how low life skeletons start out. My skeleton right now has a life pool of 67. And then let's not do the joke, please.
Gorgeous. Such lovely material.
Ooh. Frostbite.
Want your kind of beauty, Shannon.
Yeah, like I leveled this one up. It goes from 67 to where's the life? 92. Like it starts off decent, and then it's like, yeah, we're kind of done. So you know, if you think you're gonna be much higher, just don't don't remove that thought. Like I was POBing this setup early, like yesterday.
You could not be more perfect, sire. So now it is up to us to commit.
I'm so used to the Necromancer voice line here.
A single death that will mark the rebirth of an entire world.
Now, Exile!
But yeah, I was POBing this setup, and I was like, yeah, maybe we just rely on keeping my skeletons alive and, you know, just slow down their deaths. That I check their life. I check their life and I see 2k, and I'm like, okay, so you guys are just not living through anything. A fucking stiff breeze and you're dead. So it's like, okay, we just need to make sure you can't die. Let's just make sure you can't die, because otherwise you're gonna be perma-dead.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare. Accept the gift of immortality. Accept the gift of immortality.
It actually feels so nice just seeing the row of archers just shooting. Surely I make an eye shot, many shot, right? I really wanted it to be, what's it called? T shots. If I was going to mess around with many, with like, what's that?
T shot?
Yeah, T shot. Like I was thinking a T shot would be the skill I would end up going with if I, for my perma merc setup eventually, but seeing Val eye shots, I'm just like, yo. Maybe.
The night Deshret. I'm watching you.
I am there. I felt you had no tortured, yet unbroken.
The gate.
Summon stone golem. We go multi-strike here. Greater multi-strike is something we'll get much later. I'm gonna need a whole lot more strength, eh? Aye. Same with Dex. What is the game plan here? Astramentus? But then we lose this. I guess what we could do as well is we could go for a 4 green Triad's Grip. I think. What does a 4 green Triad's Grip look like? Actually, we don't need color on Triad's Grip. Never fucking mind. Kind of just forgot. We just need 4 green gems in there, so that should be easy to do. Uniques, gloves. So like, what does it even look like if I'm trying to get 4 links in here, or green sockets? Because I don't think I've seen a fully colored item with like 4 links yet. So that shit is rare. I'm not gonna waste any more of these. Bro. Okay.
I haven't quite the finesse for this.
Let's do it this way. Let's get Astramentus first.
It's a really good Uber lab, by the way. It was 6 a.m. They didn't even have a golden door.
Oh shit. I don't think I'll make it to Uber lab today.
Surely at Twinkle over here.
Lol. Surely. I want 90 all attributes. I don't want it corrupted. I'm good for now, I think. I'm chilling.
You know that form.
Who would have you to think I'm forming? This is my journey.
You've got affairs
My
you
journey.
might want to tend.
Bye-bye.
I still need to get...
Was a long journey, but the exchange went well enough.
Chaos orbs to oils. We have Verdance. We still need Crimson. And we need silver.
you know.
Precision, hatred. Then we need 2 random gems. Desecrate. I don't need you on my bar. And is there any other gem I would ever use? Summon skellies. Do we have any green gems? Any green, any green, any green, any green. I don't think so. Leap? I won't say leap slam. Leap slam is like green. Intuitive link is... Let's get intuitive link now that we're here. Get BV in there for the culture. Then intuitive link. Let's just we'll try for 1 zone and see how much it summons our zombies or skellies. What does it replace? Faster attacks, probably. That's like least needed of everything. We need added code. We convert all to code, so like levels would be nice now, or just generic minion damage. I need Essence of Fear to throw on a sword or a bit of attack speed. So, all right, give me a quick second. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Twitch chat has about 20 seconds left on the ad clock. So should be done any moment now. Then I said I wanted to get a sword. Ideally. This is like the only sword here. I'm looking for 1.5 attack, base attack. I'm not going to spend my gold on it.
Might explore delving to BH.
Yeah.
Why not? It's giga money with the fossil nodes. I don't know if I'm pushing to like 1k, but surely subtract him. It's me again. It's a good build for it. This is my thought process.
Yeah.
I don't know how rare this dude is. The the Inquisitor with Touch of God skill.
Yeah.
Isn't that guy like giga rare?
Touch of God. I don't know if he's giga rare.
Yeah.
Like that is Touch of God is just it's not falling reverend, it is the fucker who has divine eye as well.
I don't know if he has divine eye with it.
What's his name? It's the one that has the retaliation skill, is it not?
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. He might be. Can I click him? He has Dominating Blow, Touch of God, Smite. That's it.
Dawn Blow, Touch of God, Smite. Okay.
There's Dawn Blow that just starts with Brutality. Holy.
These are the slave pens? I never knew it was this.
His Holy Relic has greater brutality. So our bro did no damage. I'm trying to figure out when I can and should be able to go do Sims.
Yeah.
To level like the tank requirement. I think I want to be as crit immune as possible for sure.
100%.
First, so I'm gonna just buy crit immune. Cows.
And who calls it Calms?
Combs.
What I call it.
Combs heart. It's hard.
Oh yeah, let's start leveling up our... Huh. I could have sworn I wasn't leveling precision anymore. Yes, I am. Maybe I already unlocked it?
Right in the guts.
I'm at 80% right now. It's not like ailment immunity that's like not the play, right? To still, I feel like it's still doable at that much.
Be the end of slavery in Aurea.
What's still doable?
Like running crit stuff with 80% crit immune.
Running crit stuff with 80% crit immune. It's not crit immune, it's reduced crit damage, and yes, it's fine.
Sorry, reduced. I can get another 3 while I level. I'll just spec into the armor node.
Yeah, it's fine because, I mean, you take way less damage. So long as that extra damage you're taking isn't enough to push you over the edge of, oh no, I can't tank this, you're fine.
Let's try this out.
Good luck.
I'm 100 now. I got the armor node just to try it out.
Oh shit, this is a decent amount of res. But I will keep the rings for the extra XP. Do I have Feeding Frenzy in here? Yes, I do. Yes, indeed.
You stain the ground with your... You stand at a crossroads. Choose wisely.
Cardinal has Holy Hammers, Holy Strike. Now, I'm not using you versus anyone else we already have, so it's not happening. I don't really care about anything else you have.
Where you will. Innocence sees all.
You could have been so much more, Piety. The Templars should have seen this coming.
Get in your charges.
I return home with the power.
Does Dead Reckoning Jewel actually have a level requirement? I don't think so. Oh, that also reminds me though. I said I was going to switch my chest piece, so let's switch it. What the fuck was that scream? We have this guy. Level, I mean, it's not going to show the requirement anymore. We replace added code now. I don't know if that's the right idea. Also Spectres. Feeding Frenzy for now. Minion Life. And I guess we'll go Elemental Army. And we can use Stygian Silverback. Where are they again? I think they're in the old fields. If I remember correctly, they should be here.
Torment is over.
I think. It might honestly be the opposite direction too. It might be the riverways. I think it is the riverways actually.
Don't bother dodging.
We just need to find the monkeys now. There we go. That's actually him. So yeah, should have trusted my gut. So now we have that guy for frenzy charges. Should be nice for everybody. Fun fact, you know how in Oriat Square there are humans who are like just running around all scared. You can actually spectate them, and all they will do is scream, just help or whatever else. Just that's all they're doing. Nothing else as spectators, but like you can do that. Free will can lead you down that path for flavor or something. I don't know. Maybe one day on some build, if you're bored enough, someone can try it. Where they literally do nothing except scream.
Cirrus kills them sometimes, right?
What's that?
I was saying Cirrus kills them sometimes, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Like I think they're in Cirrus's version of Warrior Square as well, but I can't remember if I've seen anyone alive there.
I think I've seen him kill them before, and I was shocked.
Oh yeah, the top stairs, right? Or something. I feel like I remember some hiding there or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, now we click this, and then we can drop this. So now,
instead of Fellborn Red Dream, Rational Doctrine is like insane value for survivability for everyone. Instead of just you with the life.
you said Rational Doctrine is
your specters will survive longer, your Merc will survive longer.
Yeah.
Because of the conk round. Just has me thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out what to spend the next thing on. I think it's kind of bait a little bit too to spend that much on my character. Like I think it might be time to just like start crafting like really good merc items.
So long as you're settled on a merc type, then yeah.
I'm settled on a type for sure, and they will use the same
bow.
Stuff enmity. I'm an enmity lover.
Yeah.
Just what I needed. More raid class fear. Make your damn choice.
We're not gonna use you, that's for sure. I suspect something that will need to be done on merc, on like support merc setups, that might not be getting done currently, is aura AoE scaling, especially on like many shots. I suspect that might be something, because it's very easy for you to just walk out and now they're not in your aura range anymore.
Yes, that is true. There's a couple sides to it. First of all, is like the enmity variant. It's not the destructive link crit variant. Doesn't use that many auras like that for the merc. Right, like my auras right now are purity of elements.
You didn't use anger. You didn't use damage, like anger.
No, if you're scaling that much life, the flat from anger is like not that good.
Okay, but what about precision for accuracy?
But many shots, actually, a lot of many shots will come at that level come with like 300 dex. That's 700 accuracy. 2 T1 accuracy rolls on their gear will make their hit chance fine. So you can still do precision just to round it out while your thing doesn't have gear. But like it's not that strict compared to other mercs. Like many shots is actually like not that bad on accuracy starting because they start with more dex.
Yeah.
I still give mine precision. And you know, I'm not scaling or effect really pretty much at all. So I was thinking about that in like a couple maps ago. I was like, I wonder how much of my shit's actually hitting. I was just thinking about that. This is one of those sims that you just jello and dying until.
I am order. I am the new and the eternal.
bush. Someone must be made to answer.
This is a menace, bro.
Don't bother dodging.
Jesus.
All right, in a sense, it's time to stop just standing and naturally die, please. Thank you. One thing I'm going to need to test now that I look at this is with intuitive link, this says minions deal 44% less damage, but that should not be the case. So we'll see if there's actually a difference in their damage with intuitive link clicked and without it.
It seems my wish has been granted.
What level do I need to be for Emperor's Vigilance? I need to actually buy this, so we're going to do that once we get to town, and then we're going to check out Emperor's Vigilance and what level I need for that. Because I assume whatever low budget setup I'm going to have, I'm hoping it can include that. Because I don't think too many people use that shield.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
Well,
Level-
Emperor's Vigilance is just a better Emperor's Vigilance, by the way.
Yeah, Fireborn is what I want to get.
It's kind of rare, so if its price is up, it's mostly because of its rarity.
Level 46 means I should be able to use it soon, which means I can pair that with Dead Reckoning, and we'll see. But yeah, I don't think it's popular.
What mark is going to use that?
I am going to use that. Dead Reckoning is a jewel that gives your skeletons added chaos damage equal to a 30%, well, 20-30% of your shield's ES. So 40% quality gives you more than a full T1 titanium shield. 40% quality on Emperor's Vigilance. So that'll definitely be a good budget item. And then that'll get out scaled by... I mean, you lose some flat there, but like the idea is...
Then you know this won't end well for you.
Or she spawns with a Bones of Valor. That would have been nice if I cared.
I expected more from you.
Anyways, so we will give up some flats in the end game, but like we then get a shield that has rare stats and shaper, and we lose glancing blows, which is nice. And of course, there's the goal is to have shaper ES on block mod.
This feeling, is this divinity?
So ultimately, we'd be tankier by a significant amount, and then we lose like some flats for it.
far so good, by the way. We're on wave 14. AG died. But the Merc is killing Kosis and Omni.
Oh, nice.
I died once, but that's just...
It's what it is.
Yeah, it can happen. I mean, like, the amount of ailment... at some point, I lost my auras. I don't know what happened when I died, but I spawned without my auras. So
Could you unsuck it like gear or something?
All those other things. I didn't. So maybe I just clicked it by mistake.
Like maybe you accidentally click like an item and then put it back or something?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But Spectres are doing really well.
Nice.
I mean, Spectres are not really moving on HP, to be honest, which is... I know Turtle's tanky.
Warrior's a giga tank.
Warrior is kind of surprising.
Warrior's giga is tanky too. He's not squishy. He is good.
So if I had like Carnage Chieftain and shit, they would die. I mean, if I had Tiger here, it would die.
Carnage Chieftain will die. Tiger, I mean, depends on your setup, but Tiger can die as well.
Just the basic setup
Remember,
of Minion Life
we
and...
do this for freedom.
Minion Life and...
Yes.
Meat Shield.
Unlike some, I simply...
That being said, did you take Giga less damage with the helmet? Right, they take 71% less damage.
Yeah.
Big multiplier.
Next we go to Reliquary. Once we make it to Act 6, we are going to buy Farborn Emperor's Vigilance. We're gonna buy Dead Reckoning. And then we'll run like one zone and then we can, I think we call it there. I do kind of want to do some testing to see if intuitive link is going to be negatively impacting my skeletons or not, aside just being a dead link in quotes. Because if it is, then we want to level it up, but if it isn't, then we don't care about leveling it up. And of course, that would also mean in the lower budget, it just means no Oberon's Warpath. Because then we wouldn't want to use Oberon's manually summon and all that.
Attempt 15 though, I think 15 is kind of pushing it.
What'd you say?
The Rapier, the mods, like when they have like 20 Chaos Band, that's just a lot.
Yeah.
Like you would need to get them out of like another layer.
Do you need an Do you need an MTX for the PvP? No, right? It's just go to Sarn. To PvP.
No, you just always go to Sarn.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because I forgot about Sarn.
Is this TLI?
No, I know there's like an MTX that has to do with PvP, and I just wasn't sure if that was needed. I think it's like to PvP in your hideout or something. But yeah, maybe later you can help me test skeletons. Honestly, if they do less damage per hit, honestly, they do less damage per hit with intuitive link linked and without.
Sure.
I try to give them as predictable damage. Like if I use Iron Mass, that is not quite a single damage source. Let me think. How do we do it? I guess we can just see ranges, honestly. They hit you like 10 times. We record how much they do, how much damage they do, and then we socket it, and then 10 times, and it should be obvious Um,
I vow to save Oriath.
it should be very obvious with a 40% less modifier. But do you have sources of regen? You do, right?
Yeah, I have multiple sources.
There is no easy way to get rid of them, right? Actually, no, there should be like at least one item that disables regen. We could use that, whatever item that is.
Sure.
Yeah, that would probably be the play.
I have a recoup too, though.
We will need to turn that off.
At this point, you need to turn off a lot. I mean, probably can I? I think I can. I guess.
You're not ES,
turning
right?
off a lot of shit. No, I'm live. I've been taking off all my rings and turning off a bunch of nodes on the tree.
No, Valpact.
Sure, yeah.
Only life regen, only life from Flask will to our leech will to heal you. You just use that. I think
No.
maybe from chest piece. What's that?
Like I get what you mean.
Yeah, like that would disable recoup. You don't have to take off anything. You don't have to change your tree or anything. You just use that.
Sure.
So we have Dead Reckoning. The next bit is Emperor's Vigilance. Powerborn. Max quality.
Get back.
Not is. Max quality. Plus the max quality. Holy, it's 10D. That shit ain't budget. Why are you corrupted? Who's corrupting y'all? I wanted to use this as a budget, but like at this point, we're just going to throw on a rare. I need to put on a rare titanium, or not titanium, but like a rare ES shield and just lightly craft it into an ES shield. Essence of, I think, Woe is me. Should be it. Yeah, it is. Like screaming. Let me try screaming. See if it's too high level for me. Level 46. Just like Emperor's Vigilance. All right, so we get a couple Wailings for now. Do I want to wait? Now we get some Wailings. Bro, get 3 chaos each. Talk about nasty. Honestly, this isn't the worst. But I need to wait 5 levels to use you. Which is the problem here.
in order. I'll let you know.
Can we craft energy shield? Yeah. This will do for now. Yeah, that'll do for now. That gives them some flat chaos. I will keep scaling cold because my merc is cold, but now they have a bit of extra flats. Then we run a zone and call it there, I think. Speaking of, have I actually gotten all my points so far? Not all of them. Yeah, not all of them. The first two acts need some extra work. Let's take away her bow so she can't actually hit.
Changed. The very air seems alive with strange energies.
Okay, we just remove intuitive link is all that means. They are not living to save their lives, holy.
Good. Now back to killing.
We should probably give them melee slash. Let's do this. What level are they as well? Level 9. 9 should be fine. I think 9 is fine. What are our sources of minion damage? Here, a bit here. We're now getting here. It'd be okay. Yeah, now they're actually doing damage. Oh god, I never turned this off. Cool. The big difference that is oh, you know what? You know what the easiest way to do it is? Dead Reckoning gives a flat amount of added chaos damage. There is no variety. So if I just turn off all, I give them void manipulation, they should only have that chaos damage and no other sources of flat. So then every hit should in theory be the same size, and that makes it very easy to see there's a damage difference. I think that's the easiest way for us to test that. Because it's Kelly's, that makes it a lot easier.
Good. Now back to killing.
All right. Hey, let's do your thing.
Ah, your body has survived my gift. Now, test your new power. Wield the flame against that wall.
Nah, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, though.
The dreamer, you do.
Okay, this is going to be where we end stream today. The plan currently is I have some testing to do by intuitive link. We're going to do that later on today. Just so I have answers to if it actually affects skeletons or not. Then I will finish campaign likely off stream, I'm thinking. then well I will leave the bulk of like early gearing, or I might do early gearing and then run you guys through what I did and just show how, and then just try a map on Monday. I believe that is what we're going to do. We are going to keep using rare shields because Emperor's Vigilance just doesn't serve the purpose I wanted it to, which would be a cheaper high ES shield. Like it still kind of is, but 10D is just not. It's just not it. And that's for the corrupted ones. I think realistically, you're spending like 12D. It's not cheap. I assume because it's rip, like Arcane said. So we'll go for as much of an ES as we can on our shields. Once we're high enough in level, we're going to get our Subsume. Subsume wasn't expensive, but the tricky part will be getting the jewels for Subsume, and I think that should be straightforward, honestly, because my game plan for that is get a Ghastly Eye Jewel that is a decent level, like eye level for a T1 Fizz. Then I'm just going to alt spam it until I have just that. Then we are going to, we could imprint it or we could lock it. I think imprint is the smart call, and then just annul, imprint, regal, and then annul. Or better still, we can use Allflame crafting to expedite this process, but it has more risk attached to it. But I do think imprinting before going for the annul step is the play. I don't know how Allflame actually works regarding imprints, like if they keep the intangibility, if they don't, all of that. I actually don't know, so this will be the opportunity to find out. But the goal here is we're going to get really high flat fizz, put them in subsumed. We already have our subsumed is like 230 something % increased effect, 232, which was like 3D, I think. Yeah, it was about 3D, and that's near macro increased effects. So I just want to do this one time and forget about it. I will also try to figure out a more budget helmet. This is a lot of flats. Without this helmet, we would want to find other sources of flats, and that honestly might mean, what does that mean? Our weapon still gives us Unholy Might, so flat phase would be the ideal situation. What are ways we can actually put some flat fizz on? Obviously, the belt is just non-negotiable. We could potentially use a bit more jewel sockets on the tree, but like ultimately, we just want a lot of flat, and that might lead us down the path of elemental, because smite could be there. We could also rely on blasphemer. We might just, instead of relying on Unholy Might, we might just give them flat elemental, go from there. Go anger, hatred. But hatred would want us to get fizz, which we would be trying to avoid actively in that scenario. We'll see. I'll figure all that out eventually. But for now, I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate all the support. I will be back, on Monday. Till then,